Good day, everyone. Welcome back to our English class. Today, we're going to talk about common types of figurative language. Are you ready to listen? Then, let's begin. First, let's define figurative language. It refers to language that uses words in ways that deviate from their literal interpretation to achieve a more complex or powerful effect. This view of figurative language focuses on the use of figures of speech that play with the meaning of words. We have the common types of figurative language. They are metaphor, simile, oxymoron, hyperbole, personification, onomatopoeia, synecdoche, metonymy, and alliteration. Let's discuss them one by one. Let's begin with metaphor. A figure of speech that makes a comparison between two unrelated things by stating that one thing is another thing, even though this isn't literally true. Here are some examples. Her lips are a blooming gumamela. Our frontliners are brave lions. And laughter is the best medicine. Next we have simile. A simile makes a comparison between two unrelated things. However, instead of stating that one thing is another thing, as in metaphor, a simile states that one thing is like another thing. For example, Lito and Maria fought like cats and dogs. Morissette's voice is like music to my ears. And COVID-19 virus is like an invincible killer. Next we have oxymoron. An oxymoron pairs contradictory words in order to express new or complex meanings. It captures the complex and simultaneous feelings of pain and pleasure associated with passionate love. For example, suddenly, our school filled with a deafening silence, and we are clearly confused by the situation right now. We also have hyperbole. Hyperbole is an intentional exaggeration of the truth. It is used to emphasize the importance of something or to create a comic effect. For example, we waited for centuries for the vaccine to be released, and Mrs. Aranda has been teaching here since the Stone Age. Then, personification. In personification, non-human things are described as having human attributes, as in the sentence. Joan heard the last piece of egg pie calling her name, and the walling flowers nodded in the wind. Then we have onomatopoeia. Onomatopoeia is a figure of speech in which words evoke the actual sound of the thing they refer to or describe. Examples: the Philippine flag flapped in the wind, and COVID patient sounded like he was hacking up a lung. Then we have synecdoche. In synecdoche, a part of something is used to refer to its whole. For example, Chito has been admitted to the hospital. The nurse says he's in good hands. And we have metonymy. Metonymy is a figure of speech in which an object or concept is referred to not by its own name, but instead by the name of something closely associated with it. Examples are, I wish he would keep his nose out of the plants, and Joe's new ride was expensive. And lastly, we have alliteration. In alliteration, the same sound repeats in a group of words. It uses repetition to create a musical effect that helps phrases to stand out from the language around them. Examples are, snow bear candy was killing my cavity, and my mother makes a mouth-watering egg pie. We're done with our lesson. Now, let's try to answer this activity. I know you can do this. Get a piece of paper and let's begin. Identify the figure of speech being used in each sentence. Are you ready? Number 1. Her smile was as sweet as sunshine on a rainy day. What do you think is the figure of speech used in this sentence? Number 2. The apartment was so dirty that you would need a hazmat team to enter it. Which figure of speech was used in this sentence? And lastly, fame is a bee. It has a song, it has a sting. What do you think is the answer here? Alright, for number 1, we have simile. For the second one, it used hyperbole. And for the last one, it used metaphor. And that's it for our lesson today. Thank you very much for watching and for listening. I will see you again. This is your Master Mela, always at your service.